What is up, Mario Kart gamers? We have something very exciting for you guys. We have the World Classic in Inferno versus World Friend here. I am Pyrus, as you guys know, and I'm joined with.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Paka here, and you're right. We have something really exciting tonight. Not only the classic Inferno against World Friend, but this is the season 18 opening night from MKU, guys.
Oh yeah, we love to see Mario Kart back in the running. Back, back. Just I missed it, man. I missed casting. I won't cap, and this is like the third time I've casted Nferno versus World Friends, so I know this
Oh my
one
god.
probably like way too well, which I always enjoy commentating over because these are very, 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 very good Division Two teams that have been in around for like years and years and years. So they definitely know what they're doing.
Yo, you're completely right. It's always really fun and exciting to watch these teams playing, not only against each other, but only by itself against another team, since they have some of the most interesting and best players in the world, or at least in Europe. Like we have the Classic Mars, we have the current holder of world records. In Info, we have kind of different styles of players in both teams, and it makes it like one of the best mixes of that.
Yeah,
At least in my opinion.
yeah. So like for Inferno Blaze, we have Deno, Ollie, Sam, Simon, Stir, zuax. I mean, all recognizable names from anyone who is in the community. Very very strong players, and we're gonna be looking at the perspective of zuax for this war for NFL. And for Old Friend, we have Elie, Hoot, Huglo, Mars, Rams, Soren, and Zachariah. And we're gonna have the perspective of Elie for World Friend. So, um, very very exciting stuff. The room is up, to my knowledge, and we will. Yeah, we're just waiting on everyone to join up. As you know, 90 room. Who do you think has this in the bag, Paka? If you would have to pick one.
I really don't know what to say because this is this previous year these previous two seasons the gap between the top divisions is getting closer and closer, so it's getting really hard to pick a favorite for these people. So we can stick with the classic World Friend, like they have the great one of the greatest synergies for all the teams in the MKU season, but you know it's not reliable. Like since I said, this is a really really close division. We have seen it in the previous matches in this opening night. Everything can happen. It's a flip of a coin.
That is like it is Mario Kart, and at the end of the day, if you don't get the items you need, what can you really do? So, I I, I really hope we get an evenly split luck game instead of like a stomp out, or because at the end of the day, I'm here for the content, and content matters over any silly stomp out. So, yep, we're just gonna be waiting for 12 people in the room. We have, I believe, 11 people right now. Just waiting on the last person to join, and then we'll get started.
When I hear another silver lining for this match, in all the four matches for Division Two already published in the forums MKC, all of the four were resolved by a difference of less than 20 points. It's incredible.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
you can't really get much closer than less than 20 points because less than 20 points gets you an extra bonus point. And I don't know about this season, but for our past seasons,
yeah, for the Asian guys, it's really.
it's and there's the last person joining, and I believe we'll get started in just one moment. And so excited! I'm actually just like really really excited for this. Like, I haven't seen Mario Kart gameplay in so long. I was just watching XI play in their matches, and I actually left Mario Kart back at my other house and I can't play Mario Kart for another month. So this is as much content as I can get for myself. Just watch it play.
You know, I feel you. Even if I can watch Mario Kart in my laptop, I don't have the Switch either. Like I have it in another home. So yeah, I've been starting from Mario Kart as well.
Oh, yeah. Wario Stadium pick from NFL with Twisted Mansion going. Twisted Mansion is like the track from WF. I will say. I've never not seen WF play Twisted Mansion at least once in a war. So.
Yeah, and I respect that. It's one of my favorite tracks, especially for 2-3 situations. So.
Yeah, no. It's a good track. It gets ruined at the end because of the very tight turn and the bottom path you can get TS'd on. But
yeah, don't forget the lap 3 shots. Yeah, those hurt.
The crazy 8 where someone just throws a bomb and a banana at the end and you can't really avoid it. But we don't have to worry about that because we have Warrior Stadium. And let's see if zuax can keep first on this. I think he does. I mean, this track is pretty easy first time, I would say. He's actually going to get green. Yes, maybe some of this is random. I was screwing up. Ooh. Unfortunately, you have 2 crews right behind him. If you could get more, I don't even think he's going to change for himself, so he's just going to turn. Oh, that's scary. He's looking back and seeing crews behind him. Too lost in the sauce.
Yep.
And
that's kind of it.
Even an N1 biker leading the pack up at first.
Yeah, you love to see it.
They're very interesting because, for the most part, I would say this is an algorithm track. Just because, I mean, I don't know too much about inward bikes, but I just know for outward drifting, and this is a very good track for them at the end of the day.
Yeah, even if you don't know, because I don't either know about the inward lines. I do know about the kind of players like Zachary and Danny Pro with really good lines, the inward that can get solid leads like Zachary is doing right now, and maybe not that can have the first spot. And that one maybe kind of interesting. What do you think? What is he doing?
I think he just waits to the end. I think he just plays it safe. Shrooms.
Oh, smart!
That was very, very good. Very, very smart on his end. Just gonna secure his first place. Oh, that's just unlucky.
Maybe now there was something taking the cat there. I don't really know if he was able to maintain the first spot.
Exactly. It seems like the DK. Oh!
He wasn't!
That's wow. I wonder what happened up in the front. Good for Zachary.
Pretty sure they took the cut in second place to grab the first spot.
He did everything he could. I mean, he played that extremely, extremely well, and he was able just to at least keep first for most of the race. Unfortunately, he couldn't keep it for all of the race, but you take that. Second place, not too bad. You just play like an inward drifting track, and you just catch up just like that.
Yep.
But
able to connect that last backspan. I think it was one of the bonus places in this race. So yeah, he did his job.
And we're gonna go to RMC, which is just a complete neutral reset. Just trying to mix up the spots, not because NFL did get 1-3 there, and that's still really, really good since they're up by 14 now. You just want to make sure you don't get an early lead so easily.
Yeah, I think -14 is one of the scores that you see it and you say, okay, this is RMC, for sure. It makes sense for fortunate to pick it. Let's see if they are able to get another lead. But you know, since this track is most of it back than at the lead sometimes.
Sam does get redded out by Zach right there, but zuax is able to trim up, and how the thing about this one, he doesn't even have to use it to scare the other teammates. He just has to just drive his normal line and just make sure he doesn't get hit.
It's the role for intimidation that grabs you the heart.
Yep, 100%, bro. Like no one's gonna challenge you with this unless they pull reds at that point. It's better
Or
just to
another
go down.
horn. Pretty sure I've seen another horn in the back and the second place. But he's too far ahead right now, so I don't think it's gonna matter anyway.
Yeah, no, this is as long as his teammates support him in the front right here. I don't see zuax losing first until a shock happens.
Yep, that will be the magic word because blue is safe and let taboo.
I don't even think there'll be a shock in play just because the pack is just so close, surprisingly for this track.
And I don't think there is a blue either because maybe it will have been thrown anyway. Oh, that mistake cost so much.
You can't wait till the last second, man. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It looks like Marsh is just to be able to get first just because of this misplay.
Yep. What a plot twist.
Okay, at least Deno does secure first for NFL, but that is just...
Yeah, it was a 9, 11, 12 for info. Not the best. The score in the back.
Oh man, that's the thing about horns. It's not a guaranteed protection if you don't use it early enough. You want to use it at least a second before you get hit, just because it lasts for so long.
Yep. I don't really know what happened there. Like if he was trying to wait until he got to the knees to avoid the trouble, or maybe the other theory I have in mind is like the word wasn't noticed by the game in time. I don't really know what happened there, but maybe he was waiting, maybe it was the game, maybe it was just a mistake. Let us know your bets.
Yeah, seems like going to go to Chocolate Mountain. World Trend does end up winning that race by 8, by the way, which closes the gap just a little bit. So now they're up by only 6, which is still close. I'm sure this will be like the entire pace of the entire war, just because of how competitive these teams are, especially with each other.
Yep, it's how it's been in all the matches for this division, as I said before.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I remember there was another inward biker other than Zach here, which is very, very interesting. For the most part, everyone's just populated with this probably regular, but you have these 2 troopers going on with the Yoshi bike.
Yeah, like I've always said in all my teams, I always like to have at least one inward play, a good inward player, because it gives you that randomness that you don't have, that unpredictable it can be.
Oh my god, I can't tell you the amount of times I've been backed by an inward bike just because I don't know what the angle is that it's gonna be. Like, it's
exactly, like, look at that boomerang from second.
Yeah,
that
boomerang.
What are you talking about? Oh.
But Zox is able to just take it out. Like forget about inward bikes. Like not in my sight completely. So he's looking pretty good right now. 3rd place. Throwing those greens just for pressure. Oh, it does get fireball. Unfortunately.
Good reflexes to avoid falling into the water there.
That's so unfortunate.
Good greens there.
Pulling that triple greens. Not much you can really do there. Set space correctly. Blue Shell, I believe WF is in first, if I'm not mistaken, but a lot of WF in these mid spots right here, surrounded by all these people, just to avoid getting hit. Maybe shrooms up just to avoid this red, but no, he's
the bubble there. Just steal the first
just read him, bro. Just read him, and this is so scary, man.
Yeah, risky. He's going for the drop. He managed to get it. No, it's Elie.
He does read the inward bike. Go for the slide, man. Go for the clip.
Oh, yes, he got it.
Yo, top 30 for NFL.
Oh my god, that last green.
Amazing. Wow, amazing job for zuax right there. Taking
Yes.
that top 3 just like that.
MVP of this race by far. Oh my god.
Wow. That is, if NFL is definitely praising zuax right now for what he just did, because kind of saved the race. Because WS was top 2 like 4-5 at the glider section, and zuax had a dream. I will say that he had a very
yeah, that last draft, that last green,
the red, the
wonderful.
couldn't have asked for anything better right there.
Lovely. And for taking the lead, well, managing to maintain the lead and getting it higher to up to 24 points, going into the 4th grade.
And I think we're gonna go to NBC. Yep, NBC from Nferno. Interesting pick for top 3. Just because it's easy just to get hit by like the mid spots, because mid spots are more likely to get greens and stuff like that, and reds and stuff. And then top 3, they're just gonna be able to just space correctly and hopefully not bump each other off.
Yep, but don't forget the most important detail. It has 2 inwards.
Yeah, 2 inwards. So that's also true. These inwards are not going to be happy about this track pick.
Yep, I recall people picking Inkling with the Yoshi bike in this kind of track to avoid the disadvantage of listening. Yep, like lighter characters. It was those are scary. And look at that. One of the okay.
One of the idiots is going in, proving us wrong about this inward track not being about the track not being
Never mind, I think he got taken out. Now the fire kind of scary there in these positions.
We have WF in first. NFL 2-3. Just gonna have to hold down the fort until they get a good backshot attempt. I will say that that was very close. Just a little bit wider than they would have got one of them anyway.
Yeah, but now 2-3 with they're getting the security. Okay.
After we get back this boomerang and shroom up. Maybe you're gonna be able to. Oh, Stir just takes out.
Nice, sir. Really nice, sir.
Oh, but there is a blue shell. Short.
Yeah.
I mean, you take that though. Your team has top 2, so you're still gonna get first at the end of the day.
Not only that, he was able to back the boomerang. He had it, and he still has another one shot.
zuax has an amazing backspin potential right here with his last throw boomerang. He just throws it right here and chains the box. And doesn't seem like he gets anyone.
Yeah, but he was just close enough. And the second one. But it was getting the kill there.
What a hectic ending, Dad.
Yep, is this Mars in first? Yep, it is.
Mars first. That back spam attempt really costed him that first place, but at the end of the day, I mean, that's something you have to go for, I will say.
Yeah, but looking at the final result, looking at 10.2, 3, 4, 6, 7, like that, I think it was worth it because, well, maybe you could have hit another teammate, but, sometimes you just want to go for it.
Yes, I mean, you just have to go for it, but I mean, if you're NFL, you take that in there just because you're on 34 right now. Give me the after one, because it could be going a lot worse for you. I do see WF pulling the back to face. I just get this feeling in my gut that like it's like those the law of physics where it's like it can't be unbalanced for long or else like the world will explode. So I see.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, man.
Yeah, fingers crossed. The WF brings it back. We're gonna be switching to Ellie's perspective, just for.
Yeah, from the too. We have seen zuax being so confident with all his plays. Let's see how he's doing.
And man, do I hate playing this track, but this does call for very interesting racing just because of how short it is. And
Yep, that first miss kind of sucks when it happens what Elie just suffered, but you can still get the double, get some coins if you're able. It is a kind of interesting set of items with the triple greens and the ghost, potential shot dodging here.
honestly, just hold this until you get information about the or like at the end. Oh, that's unfortunate. You're just gonna have to use it. Just gonna have to catch back up because you cannot fall behind on this track unless you plan on dodging, which is a game of chance at that point.
Everyone is so far behind the first right now. Double potential shot dodgers there.
NFL is holding blue, so we do know that NFL is in first place with a lot of NFL up here.
A lot of bills in play right now. Oh,
there's the shock. There's the shock. It steals the green, but pulls a star, which is extremely good because he's able just to run this up to top 2 for free. WF is gonna get top 2 for sure. There's no. There's a crazy 8
Infinite. It's just cheating.
I think that's a top 4 for WF.
Yeah, it looks like so.
I mean, what did I say? I told you WF is gonna bring it back. Top 4, bottom 2. That bottom 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, you still win that race by a lot if you're WF with that top 4.
So could you tell me please the lottery number for tomorrow? It's for a friend, I swear.
Man, I believe that's a plus 30. I believe it's a plus 30. Maybe it's
plus 20 play too, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Like bottom 2, it's always kind of hard. Of course, when you have top 4, you don't really matter, but.
A Pyrus pick representing their home country. It doesn't even matter. They get the Excite by pick just because NFL wants to win this race instead.
Yeah, another bagging track. Let's see for the interesting strats again.
A lot better of a bagging track than DP3, I will say.
Yep, and more inward friendly, I will say.
Yeah, that too. I mean, Inward Biker did get first for DP3, so.
Yeah.
Elie is opting to bag early on, which is honestly a good strategy, just because this track honestly kind of sucks.
Yeah, and we haven't seen a shock POV, at least by far, so... Oh, never mind. Going for the run with zuax.
Zuax, which I will say, I like this contrast a lot better than Elie's washed perspective, but we get information about 2-3 for NFO with WI. Sniping out zuax just for fun, just for the
Oh my god. Holding the blue. Okay, we have information as well here.
Holding the blue, which is, I mean, if you're Elie, you just have to hold these rooms to the end, just because you're not going to be able to chain for anything better. But he's just because the pack just became extremely close out of nowhere.
And he's going to get even closer right now.
Yeah, and he does end up losing one of his teammates because of one of his just because it was an inward bike who got blued. So we do have to assume that NFO is in those top positions right now, at least first place.
Yeah, we're seeing them in third with Stir, but in probably first. We don't know about the second spot.
And at least she's gonna have to just space all.
It's a top 3, I think, for Info.
Top 2. I don't know where Stir went. He just decided he did not want to play this game anymore.
Oh my god, that boomerang!
That boomerang. I think that's a top 3 for NFL right now. Oh.
Yeah, I started just dying again. But yeah, really good race again for M4.
Yeah, top 2, 5, 6. So not as bad as it could have been, but still, like, NFL is gonna take the lead even further with that race right there.
A really solid race from them. The mistake from the blue, maybe not a mistake, maybe just bad timing with hits and stuff flying around. But the blue was unfortunate for Wolfram here because even if they had the second spot there, not the third spot, then the 4-5 with Zakaria, but it wasn't enough because the shot didn't appear. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, that's the game of Mario Kart. You just have to suck it up and go to the next race with even more optimism than you did last race. If you want to have a chance to win in this game. And the Moo pick. A lot of short tracks are being picked right now. Moo is very interesting. Thing about this track, it's pretty good for bagging early on, just because of the lack of coins in this and the lack of item boxes, especially. For the most part, you're really just gonna get these two item boxes.
The bad thing back in here is yeah, you can get far behind in the first lap, but if you're trying to come back there and you get hit again, you're kind of dead for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
And the shock is so unlikely here. So
the lack of item boxes really hurt. But top 2 for NFL right now with if you're zuax, you want to be in second just because you have that double protection. And just because you have less coins, so it's just easier if you just let your teammate pass. Triple green's really very good.
Play them with that. See him playing with those MFO players. Oh my god. Top 3 maybe?
Amazing. Top 3 for NFL. Top 5 for NFL right now.
Oh my god, MFO, what are you doing?
Don't you have?
Yeah. Looks like a top 5.
Catch up ASAP if they want to have a chance to.
Looks like the blue is coming, man. I don't think it's gonna matter so much.
Yeah, if you're top 5, you just trade out your positions just like that. Oh, he does have a horn too.
Oh so, my god. That we said the shot is so unlikely, yeah.
I don't think there's gonna be a shotgun play just because that Waluigi last is stopping, which means they're trying to go for it, but I think it's way too late at that point.
And it's Elie, oh my god.
Yeah, he's not getting it. That's
kind of it.
Top 3 for NFL, top 4 for NFL.
I think it is a top 4 indeed.
Yep, top 4, 9, 11, and just making the lead even bigger for them. I'm gonna be up at least over 40 now.
Yeah, and that's all you need in the mid game of the match. Getting an even higher, an even bigger lead to maintain it for the last races. So you're not gonna get every race right. You're not gonna get all the wins, but if you have this gap, it's getting even harder to close for a friend.
Yeah, WF needs to just get the momentum back. They're gonna have to start getting these first place. Like that's the most important thing. NFL has just been chaining first place, which is really, very bad just because, first place, as we know, is plus 15 on the leaderboard, which is a lot, considering second place gets plus 12 only. So.
Yep, and this is 5 races left, going into both Wario with a top 5. It doesn't look so good for me.
The Mel Wario pick. I love watching this track, hate playing it, so I get to see other people suffer while they go through these tree sections.
For real. I can tell you that.
So, zuax starting off 4th place, hoping to get a shroom if he's lucky, no just a banana, which honestly you take that, especially since you get those 2 coins at the beginning. And yeah, just gonna be like a cluster, just people just pushing each other around up until this section 2. That's when things start diversify and start spreading out. People get hit, people get pushed off.
Going into sector 2 with 7 coins is huge because you can have an even better lead than.
Oh, zuax is gonna just fumble just a little bit, but nothing too bad. Something you could afford.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nothing to worry about.
Just a little bit. Just because you get that shroom also. But for the most part, WF is looking pretty good with these spots up here. NFL trying to catch up with these shrooms.
Yeah, Horn is back. We see a really close back, if not for the person in last feeling right now.
Forward for WF. Oh, very good play.
Oh, very good. Then a top 6? It's not, right?
No, I believe that one NFL member is in second, maybe even first. But a lot, but still, you take that for WF.
Yeah, like all lucky spacing there.
That's extremely unfortunate. But I mean, at least you still have 2 more greens just to push the NFL back. Then a back goes. Oh, unfortunately.
Okay, looks like a top 4, 8, 9, kindish.
I think NFL is actually in first right now, if I'm not mistaken. At least second. I don't know what's going on in the front, but I just know in this back right here, a lot of.
I know there's a lot of info around.
A lot of NFL.
This is wrong, so that everyone of info is here, I think.
There's the shot.
Yeah.
Which is too
late. Way too late.
WF top 4.
Yeah. There it is. Another plot twist incoming.
Wow, I'm telling you, man, like these people are just destined to just be so close together. Like, not a big lead for NFO anymore, just because of that top 4. Just gonna, I believe, just have it, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I were into the last GP like they are with a 26 lead, I wouldn't be comfortable. I can assure you that.
I would be hyping the team up like, oh, this isn't over. Like we got this, boys.
Exactly.
Like it's not over till it's over at the end of the day.
Yeah, if you're in the Warframe side, you just have to hype them up, like going into this wild statement where you just have to play and win.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The Cheeseland pick, just because of NFL getting these mid spots, just gonna shake things up again.
Yep. A little reset. Elie opting for bagging, maybe me for bagging. Yep, just going into the dirt.
Yep. Average Cheeseland race. No one going forward.
Yeah. You know what I love about these cheese races? The madness at the beginning, where you get hit by almost everything, and like you just have to say, "I'm just out of here," you know.
I love getting hit. My favorite thing to do is just sit in the item boxes, and then when people try to get them, just shoot right across to take all of them. That's what, like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I remember doing that first back in 2018, and now people do it in every race, which is a blessing and a curse to see. But it's a really good strat if you guys want to get getting item boxes. Just take them all. Who's gonna stop you, really?
There you're right. We don't really look at Shaq right now. Unless by another. But going for it too. We don't know what it is about Elie. More dodges, but not the shock then.
Wondering if Soren has a shot behind his golden he pulled up in last place. A lot of WF back here. Banking on the shock to happen. Hopefully zuax is able to scout for information, or even hopefully pull shock himself. He's gonna stop.
He's gonna try right now. Not ideal, but
I mean, he's able to get it this set if he's lucky enough, and then he's just gonna take the bill strap right here, which takes him all the way across to the glider. NFL is holding blue shell though, so we do know that NFL is in first place.
Yeah, but that's a good sign for them. But this is Cheese Land, you know.
Yeah, it is Cheese Land.
I think I'm for top 2 because the Roy is from them. I don't remember right now, but I think it's a top 2 for Info because they were red. They were still holding the blue.
NFL 1, 3, 4.
But 9, 11, 12.
Yeah, it's pretty much cancels each other out. So at the end of the day, like that's just a kind of a
keeping the lead. You just have to keep the lead.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you're NFL, you take that. It beats getting WF getting a winning race. Just stalls it out just a little bit more.
Considering they were against a top 4 in the previous race, this is the reset they needed, and now they get to start in 1, 3, 4. So if they get high rule like they're trying, it's gonna get really good for them.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, hopefully WF gets their Twisted Mansion pick just to just to have a chance of coming back. Because if it's high road, it's gonna be hard to overtake first. And yep, there's gonna be a Twisted Mansion pick. Luckily for WF.
Belong to 26 lead for N4 into the last 3 races of this opening night.
Starting off this race, zuax hopefully just gonna pull a shroom since he's back up here in the back, but most likely gonna pull green. Oh nope, he gets the shroom.
There you go.
He's gonna be able to take cut and hopefully maintain first if he doesn't get pushed too much. Hopefully get this bottom box, but doesn't. He's gonna.
That trade from Zakaria was huge.
Yeah, he was hoping for his item box to pull out first, but
yeah, just
loses the battle.
He had the double. He took the double item set, so it was good. He just had to pray for not getting drafted before he pulled the item.
But he's zuax does have these shrimp just to catch up just a little bit with triple bananas with his It's okay, it happens from time to time. I will say I've snapped myself many a times.
Oh, he got baited there. Oh, now the bomb. That was nasty. That was nasty trying.
Sam with his star up in 5th place, which is
another triple man. That's what we got.
Worst items in the game. Doesn't protect you from anything, but
yeah. Oh my god, the bomb. That was perfect.
There's the shot.
Yeah, there it is. Lap 2.
Reds. Oh, he's such a dangerous threat. Oh, as he gets booed, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, because he had 2 Warframes members up ahead.
Ollie does have that plan. He's able to chop out the competition. Top 2.
Yeah, the Reds.
zuax is getting the short end of the stick, just top from back to back to back. But he's able. Oh, it's unfortunate. I mean, at this point, just play crowd control. Just make sure at WF can't really catch up. Which I don't.
Another pin from the back, bottom 3. I don't know about this.
Yeah, this might be another even race for NFO with maybe a top 2, bottom 3 for them.
We don't know at least the first and 3. We don't know about the top 3 anymore. But well, some Warfare members die right there at the end. Maybe it's better. Yep, it is really good.
Top 2, 4, 6, 7 for NFO, and I don't really like calling things very early, but I think this might be a GG, just because of how hard it would be to catch up. But it is not impossible. So we will still be commentating with full support of WF for the comeback, just for the content at the end of the day.
Of course, you know, I had some cast where the last race didn't even matter, and it's not boring. Like you always love to see racing and chatting with the chat, but you know, when it's a tight match, when it's into the last race with a tiny difference between the 2 teams, it just tingles every cell of my body.
Alright, and 64 Rainbow Road. I believe it's the 11th race. Yeah, the 11th race. They at least need to win this race by 2 to even have a shot at even tying. So they just need WF needs to win this race at like or else
well, if there is a track, is this one?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this track. I'm not a big fan of this track. I think it's just a worse version of Big Blue. But regardless, let's see if WF is able to perform.
Yeah, it's not about track for dropping. The beginning is so good if you're beginning in big spots because you're gonna get like 2 or even 3 laps. Unless you got hit with a red, yep.
Getting red in time, that's so
oh, and the back, oh my god.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to just hope. Oh, this build is honestly pretty good. Like, just because that's just guaranteed invincibility and then a speed boost just for like 10 seconds.
We have been this bottom 2 from M4. This build may have.
Oh!
Are you looking at that, my friend?
That is the lightning bolt, as they call it.
Oh, the sweet lighting. When is it coming?
Is bottom 3, and I think WF is in the blue. I think she's gonna hold this. He uses it now. Oh, I think that's over. I think that's
I'm with the blue.
Yeah, I think that's GG's. There goes. And oh, he's a horn too. Oh no. Top 3 for NFL. That is GG's. Yeah. Top 4. Wow. That shock was so good for NFL. Like so unbelievably good.
Yeah. Even with a huge top, not a huge top because Sam was up there, but letting Sam maintain the top spot and then destroying all the weak spots in the front from both friends. Oh, so that's one of the shocks that you feel in the heart.
Yeah, that like in another timeline, WF wins that race, and there's a chance for them to win. But
for sure, we're casting it.
But congratulations to NFO for clucking this out. Always good to see this rivalry between them and WF. So, just hopefully WF gets to mitigate this lead just a little bit, like not that much, but just enough, so it doesn't look as bad as it does right now.
Yeah, and as you said, props to NFO because they are proving they deserve that first seed in Division 2 because, oh my god, what a match.
What a match indeed, and the baby Luigi.
Oh my god, man.
The hold this L real fast pick.
You said you want the content, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like the content.
Yeah, me too.
Baby Luigi, I forget Baby Luigi's even a character in this game.
Oh my god, how can you forget? Do you know how much took for my I don't know, my 10 years old ass to unlock Baby Luigi in the Wii?
Oh yeah, they took forever to unlock the baby characters in the Mario Kart Wii. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I sucked so much at PTs that, well, I was like 10, I had no idea how to play Mario Kart, man.
But in this game, he's a forgotten soul, I will say.
Yeah, the meta game is not helping.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of helps them just because of just the acceleration factor of the lightweights in this game. But for the most part, yeah, he's not very competitively viable.
Well, you know, it wasn't hard to see more high division players like 18 and like using
Shy Guy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just high division players popping up with these light characters.
With the Inkling.
Exactly. Like, it would be amazing. I would like to see that. So if you're a high division player and you're looking at this, you know, maybe you can give it a try.
Yeah, I mean, back in like 2019, 2018, I would pick Mario Standard or Mario in the Wild Wiggler, and it worked out pretty well. So, I mean, in this, I honestly think this is the most friendly Mario Kart game to pick any character you want, just because of how I don't want to use the word balanced because this game is not balanced.
Yeah, I feel you.
Balanced, I mean, just for the lack of a better word.
Yeah, like it's not. It doesn't really. Oh my god, we're getting away with Luigi!
Like, no balance game, you get 4 speed boost in 3rd place.
Oh my god, yeah. Unbalanced. Oh my god. Well,
I don't know what happened to this
today, I think, because oh my god.
I don't know what happened to this player, but I get it. I believe, yeah, one of WF's members unfortunately does not want to play this game anymore. It leaves pretty prematurely. But again, congratulations to NFL.
Yep.
So I'm Pyrus. We're gonna have to just wrap this up real fast. So I was Pyrus, man. I was joining with Paka, and we're gonna actually raid. I believe if he's still alive, Prince Zam live. So show some love over in that chat. If you can, support our fellow small Mario Kart streamers, just because we got to be in this situation together. So GG's to both teams, and I believe we'll catch you guys next week with another primetime event.
Yep.